Okay, it's Sunday, the 2nd of March. We're going to go over what the winter's been like so far, and we're going to talk about what's going to go on for the rest of this month and discuss where my snowstorm disappeared to. Okay, this is what the last 90 days have looked like, and it's been below normal, but we've had in December and in January and again this in February we would be cold for like 3 weeks and then we would have really warm temperatures that would warm up and then it would destroy our averages below normal. But I'm going to show you that we ended up below normal, but it could have been a lot worse. But this is just showing that over the 90-day period, we have been below normal here. Now, this was December, and you can see most of the nation was above, but on the East Coast here, we were average to below normal. But then we did have that warm up after the holiday there, so that kind of disintegrated a lot of what the cold would have been. Now, January in a whole across the nation was much below normal, all the way down to Texas, all the way down in Florida. I mean, it was below normal and much below normal, even though we had that week at the end of the month where it warmed up. But overall, it was about 3 degrees below normal nationwide. Now, this is February, and as you can see, it looks above normal, but we were cold. But it's that one surge of warm air that we get that kind of changes things from a few degrees below normal to above normal. But on average, the nation was a degree and a half below normal. So we continued our stretch of below normal temperatures on average for the country. Now, I wanted to show this map because this is the snow map since October. And there's not one state in the United States that didn't have snow. I mean, Florida, everybody had snow. Remember that coastal storm that came up through and had New Orleans and everything and snow. I mean, every state has seen snow. Yeah, there's been parts of Pennsylvania which just haven't been hit, but Delaware and Jersey, southern Jersey, they've been hit pretty decent for this winter, more than usual. But you have to go up into the mountainous areas to see that heavier snow that we had. But you can see New England ski country up here has been smashed with snow, and it's still going to get more snow. But I wanted to show you that every state got snow. Yeah, we're going to have kind of up and down weather, but there's going to be a period mid-month where it's going to be like a blowtorch. It's going to be warm and it's going to be a false spring feel to it because you got all this Canadian vortex thing is going to be coming down. But as you can see, during this period of time, temperatures are going to be quite, going to warm up, and you're going to think, wow, it's spring. Some winter's over, but it may be on the calendar, it is. But as you get closer to the third week of March, things change. This happens around, 19th, 18th, 19th, 20th in that range. This happens, and what happens is cold air comes down. Now, relatively cold air for the season is below normal, okay? So that fake spring you're going to have there for several days, enjoy it because, you'll get back into the temperatures for this time of year that are below normal. We're not talking single digits and things like that. But we're talking, it's going to be, colder than normal. Planting is going to be a little bit unusual to do. There could be frost at night too. Now I'm going to show you where my storm went, and you'll see that it doesn't. It's not going to blow up and phase together like I thought it was going to phase together. It hangs back, but this is what it looks like. This is next Sunday morning, and then you're going to see this snow, and it's going to come up. Here it is to the south of Pennsylvania, and again, Delaware, Jersey, get snow out of this on Sunday, and then it goes through, and you'll see it. It does accumulate a little bit down there, but there's where I thought the snow, and it's just nothing now but a 2 to 4 inch snow down there. Pennsylvania wise, you're going to have some precipitation, a lot of rain going to come through. I'm going to run through this. This is Monday, and you can see there's no precipitation across Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. As we get into Tuesday in the morning, you can still see, or in the afternoon, I said, you can still see there's some precipitation, but it's not in Pennsylvania as of yet. It doesn't come into Pennsylvania till Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then you have this rain moving in. This is the 5th. and you can see it. There's some moderate rain attached to it. You can see it comes through. And Wednesday during the day, it's basically a rainy day across Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Jersey. This is 8 o'clock Wednesday night. There's still some showers hanging around, and then the cooler air comes in behind it overnight Wednesday into Thursday, and then that storm is gone, and there's just some flurries behind it as we get to around the 8th of March, which would be Saturday. This starts coming through, and again, there's some snow to the north, some rain to the south, and then it comes through as a mix, and then a little bit of snow behind it. And on that Saturday, the 8th, before that one clears out, and again, cold air comes in behind it, so there comes some flurries with it. And then here's the storm to the south. It's just about out of range, but you can see it down here. That's the one around the 9th and the 10th, and that's not going to do much more than, get the people to the south, and it doesn't really phase together like I thought it would. And then as we get further in time, this is around the 13th, more rain comes through, and then there's a heavier coastal storm that's around the 14th. Now, this one is associated with all that warm air that I said is going to come north. I mean, I can flip over to the temperature map here, and you can see how the temperatures um, warm up. I mean, here, look at 60s into central Pennsylvania, and that's 8 o'clock in the morning on the 14th. So ahead of that storm, warm air rushes in, but then behind that storm, here comes the cold air rushing in. This is Saturday morning, and you can see temperatures are below normal. And then as you go through the day on Saturday, temperatures to the north, the 30s and 40s, and to the south, 40. But again, we're getting in this, it's kind of the norm. But then that cold air will sweep back in later on. Now, here's another warm up around the 16th. And this is, like I said, your fall spring is around then. And there's some more temperatures. Here's temperatures down here, 60s and 70s. So there's warm air, but then this cold air is going to filter down. And you're going to see there's going to be a storm. Here it comes. You can see this warm air. There's going to be a storm around the 18th. That one comes through. Then the cold air comes in behind it. And there's no reason to think that there's not a big storm from that. It's just we got to keep an eye out for it, because whenever you got that change in that vortex, there's some sort of storm, whether it's rain or snow or a mixture of both, whatever. But it's going to be somewhere around the 18th and the 19th of March. So then the temperatures will go down then, and probably into this first or second week of April before we actually start feeling continual spring. All right, now we're going to do something new here. Starting on Tuesday, I'm going to be posting two videos. Set two videos every other day, and each video is going to be one area, which would be southeastern PA, New Jersey, and Delaware. A forecast for 2 3 day period. Then there'll be another video for northeastern PA and the Poconos and North Jersey. There'll be another video for central PA, and there'll be another video for western PA. And it'll all be on one continual strand every other day. And what you just have to do, there'll be a header before each forecast. Just go through it and look for your area and stop and play the video, and you'll get your forecast for the next couple of days through that thing. And that'll be starting on Tuesday. So keep that in mind. And that's about it. That's your forecast. That's all I can tell you. And so take it easy and be safe out there.